Welcome back, everybody. A brand new Enigmatica 5. We are here again. I know, right? What a wonderful world. It's crazy. It's crazy how wonderful and awesome this world is. But yeah, at the same time, it's somewhat difficult to do a mine colonies only run, mainly because, oh my god, builders are so slow. So slow, and that's why I felt like I needed additional builders. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. Also, this lady continually gets stuck in the leaves, like nonstop. Anyways, let's do a quick little brief update since the last episode, a little bit more of a talky episode, but I think it was okay. Wasn't my favorite episode personally, that I put out, but I think it was okay overall. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can you guys not get out of there now? You cannot. Okay, good job. Good job, team. You got it. You got it. There you go. Find a way out. Find a way. Anyways, so the builder did build the barracks over here. I like it. I like it being a little bit high like this too. I'm really glad I kind of built up a lot of the outside stuff in and around it. There's a few things like these roofs touching. Like it makes for a nice quaint little common way over here, but it's also a little bit too compact for what I'd like. So I'm trying to keep that in mind, moving forward. But the barracks is done. Hurrah! The barracks is done. Beautiful. What? Oh, probably an Enderman. Anyways, so I got the barracks tower queued, so that we can, recruit our recruits from our training over to this barracks. That's kind of the thought process there, right? We have our shepherd's hut. Boom, boom, boom. Doing good work. Breed the sheep. Breed all the things. Get the experience. Breed the moo-moos. Get the experience. Yeah, looks good. Beautiful. You can kill things. And then over here, we also have chickens now, which is great. Breed the chickens. Breed all the things. Look at this. Just breed them all. So yeah, I did make this guy as well, which is awesome. I don't know where's the worker? Do you need anything? Are you doing anything? Question mark? I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of good things. We got the chicken hut up as well. It's a little bit precariously placed at the moment. We'll have to blend that in a little bit more functionally, but that's okay. Other than that, we got ourselves a lot of different things going on. Too many to say the least. We're currently building a citizen's hut right here with all of this dirt that, as you can see, our builder is currently placing. And we did get a block place speed upgrade of 10%, which is great. And I'm currently researching 25%. So hopefully these builders, or this builder right here, Camilla, yeah, you get even quicker, right? Look at this, 28 athletics, 35 adaptability. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So she'll keep on getting stronger and stronger with all this stuff, which is good. Very nice, very nice. So we got a citizen's hut going up here, and what happened to this guy? That's not right. That's not right at all. There we go. Fixed it. And, same kind of thing here. Like, we have an alleyway there and one here, but it's tight. I'll see what I can do once this citizen's hut is built, for the most part. But, yeah, I got another citizen's hut placed down right over here. Ready to go for that. We got our glass blower right here. And, yeah, that's kind of sort of about it for the most part. A lot of research and a lot of time has been put in, even though you can't really tell that, as bad as it sounds. It's kind of a slow go in the old colony, but everything's working pretty good, I think, for the most part. We've had no deaths in a long, long time, like ages upon ages worth of time. So that's really, really nice. And keeping it pretty simple, pretty nice overall. I did make another book. We got Gourmand 13. on our helmet now, which is awesome. That basically means that 1 golden carrot pretty much fills up our inventory. And we're pretty close to the next enchant, so we might even get that today. We got another citizen sets going here. As you can see, I'm focusing on a lot of citizens right now. A ton of them. Because we need all of these guards, you know, for the other barracks and for, you know, the eventual barracks that we talked about right out here. And on top of that, as you can see, I started building at least the first floor here of my automation. Yes, indeed. We got a little bit of a building for me, more or less. We have the warehouse right there, and this guy is going to be for our automation. This is various machines, various processes, you know, you name it, that's what's going in here. Nice and big. These are all pretty much 9x9s, as bad as it sounds. We got 4 of them combined. All things including this section here. So it's like 9x9, but a little bit short, right? So I think it's like a 13x9, if I'm not mistaken. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14x9, okay? On both sides, which is cool. So there's a lot of room here, and I'll probably go to a second level as well. I'm trying to incorporate a lot of the same stylings that we're seeing in this general district, right? A lot of this double cross paper, you know, incorporating a few things like, I really like this right here. The fence posts into like the slab type style. It's over here as well. And this one's got a basement, and I think that looks pretty sharp with the basement too. So if we want, and we will have a basement on this building, we can kind of sort of hopefully see in a little bit and, you know, kind of scope out a little bit about what's going on down in the basement, which is really cool. I like that idea quite a bit. So we're getting started on that guy as well. All right. Now, that's going to incorporate all of these things that we currently have here to get us to where we need to go, right? I did upgrade all of these 2 of our mechanism machines with full energy upgrades. Okay, so basically, it's only requiring 2 FE per tick. This one's requiring 2 FE per tick as well. Okay, now on top of that, we could get some speed upgrades. Oh, there we go. There they are right there. And this is where things get a little bit interesting. I don't know if our power can handle all 8, but you know what? We're putting in all 8. Simple as that. I probably can't run this at nighttime, is probably the big thing. But this is going to get nice and quick, which is awesome. But equally, as you can see, the power went from 2 all the way up to 200 because of those upgrades, okay? And that's with the energy and everything too, so kind of keep that in mind. But look how fast that is. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Now, next step is basically to automate all of this, which is great. But yeah, as you can see, our power is tanking. Wow, it's going down fast. Okay. Definitely could not handle 400 FE per tick for those 2 processes. So we'll have to keep it a little bit on the down low. And it does make sense. We only got 78, and then these ones are each 40, if I'm mistaken, right? So 78 and 80, that's not even 200. And this guy's only 13. So we don't really have enough power generation to get things going. I was actually thinking about just spamming a whole bunch of the starter solar panels. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. These starter solar panels do 10. And if we just spam a whole bunch of them and then look to upgrade them later on, that might be one of our best bets overall. We will go through a lot of lapis, though, which is one of the bigger problems. But, you know, I can think of worse things that we could go through. I think that was, I don't know, we'll make 9 of them. It's fine. I made a whole bunch of things, so just, yeah, be warned. I made a whole bunch, so we don't need all these. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Beautiful. 6 of those. So I'm adding literally another 60 FE per tick almost instantly to our solar panel setup, which is pretty awesome. Okay, but I can't place things properly, so that's fine. So yeah, we're adding a whole bunch more almost instantaneously to this guy very easily, very simply. So I think having a big field of even the basic ones here are going to go a long way for our power generation until we look to upgrade them over time. All right. But anyways, one of the things that we got to do as well is, and this is why I said we can definitely enchant stuff. We need to kind of focus. My underground, it comes in right around here. So let's just gauge this spot right here. We're at 884 and 564. 884, 564. You guys got that? 884, 564. So the best way to do this is to jump into the 884, just like so. You go to the 5x5, and boom, we're just going to cruise on through. So anyways, I'm going to do some mining and such here. I'm going to get myself over to our new automation destination. Look at all the experience I'm getting as well. Just, yeah, it's quite a bit. So this is going to jump on over to 564. It's actually not going to take that long, which is great. Don't mind the falling cobble. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there we go. 884, 564. So all things considered, if we go right up here, we should reach our base. Excellent. And we do. Perfectly navigated. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. But yeah, all things considered, by the way, with air affinity on your helmet, ooh, it's nice. It's really nice. You don't have to worry about nothing. So yeah, we have to run cable from our warehouse, which will probably be this same line that I was originally thinking, all the way over to our automation over there. So that's quite a bit of stuff to get done. But in the meantime, I got to do a little bit of mining, mostly iron. I'm pretty much out for the most part right now, or not as much as I would like to have. And then we'll bring back in to see what's next. All right, so we're back here, and one of the main things here is I definitely want to have a crafting grid. Okay, we just used brimstone for that. That's fine. No big deal. Oh, what are we missing? Construction core. Destruction core, apparently. But yeah, I want to have a crafting grid over there, and I did just finish running all of our cabling all the way over. So if we take a look over here, we have all of our cabling, boom, all the way to here, as well as I put in a brown elevator, and I decorated the walls. Not completely done. I got to smelt up some more red terracotta and obviously replace more of the floor here. But as you can see, this is where our cable comes up, all right? Now, I might want to run that cable as well underground. I don't know if I want it to come up in this exact location, if you know what I mean. So I might move it still, because I was kind of thinking it'd be nice to have the crafting grid like centralized, right? But I was also thinking, you know what, we could probably put it in place of a pillar or something, you know, like place it down like that, and then underneath of this we could probably run our actual cable, right? Because it won't be seen then. Pretty easy to do, I feel, and to implement as well, right? And then from there, we could actually just remove these middle support pillars down here altogether without it looking too dumb, right? So if we do 2 crafting grids, one on each side, I think that might be pretty nice, right? And then at least that way we have access to our system on both sides of our autonomy room, you know, for sake of a better term. Okay? Just some little thoughts, some little progress, some little details. We did finish the Citizen's Hut level 1, which is great. We got ourselves another citizen. Currently working on the next Citizen Hut right in front of you right now, which is good. So we're gaining quite a few citizens, which is awesome. A lot of good details and things going on there. Is my tree cutter stuck? Nope, just lazy. Okay, cool. Cool, that's fine. You know, why would I want trees cut down? I wouldn't, obviously. So yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll do that. We'll get these on both sides. Oh yeah, I just used brimstone again. Whoopsie. We'll get these on both sides and we'll get this ready to go and set up accordingly because I think this is going to be a good way to go. This is obviously going to be our main crafting area. Oops, I need to grab cable as well. I also think we should probably look at rushing ourselves a little bit of, yeah, wireless. Oh, look at how awesome that looks. See, what did I tell you? That looks great. That looks awesome. Okay, so we'll throw down this guy. Oh, we'll just do this quickly. And like that. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, good. And then we need to run our cabling. Oops. Our cabling to it, right? Boom, one to there, and one to there. Beautiful. Okay, so when did I even place that one? Did I place that one? I must have. Anyways, how do we want to do this? I think we want to come straight out of the floor. I think that's the best way. Keeping it streamlined, straightforward, and try to keep it as clean as possible. I'm not always the best at that second one, but, you know, I'll give it my best shot. So we'll come right down here with this cable. Good, and we'll run it straight across because this is going to connect to our other cable at some point in time. I might be short, which sucks because this cable's a little bit expensive. On the iron front. All right, and boom. Okay, good. That's a great start. And then I think we can remove this one now. I think I kind of changed my mind about this after we dug it up, of course. You know, just one of those things. And then we'll go right down here as well with this cable. And one of the big things here is we're definitely going to see an increase in power consumption with all of these new things that we're implementing into our system. You know, we finally have mechanism, we finally have this and that, and guess what? Now we have 2 additional crafting grids that are going to basically just take up stuff, right? So our power is going to be strained a little bit further. But that's okay. I'm not too concerned. I think it'll be pretty good. I like having the options and the flexibility of having these here with all of our stuff, okay? We'll quickly set up both to be the correct way that I prefer anyways. And voila. Cool. I like it. In the meantime, I gotta go get more red terracotta smelted up, which is pretty easy. We just go like this, and we go like this, and boom, it's smelted, basically. The power's doing a little bit better than I thought it would, to be honest. Just slightly, though, with those new systems that I put in place. So I think that that's a very good situation overall for... Oh, man, I'm going to do that, like, all the time. I know it. I know I'm going to do it. But while we place down this glazed terracotta, I did want to chat with you all. I kind of am debating a first time ever playthrough of Terraria. Sorry, I got to fix my watch. It's going off from people messaging me. My first ever playthrough of Terraria, and it's kind of like a noob, because that's what I am when it comes to Terraria, plays Terraria for the first time in Master Mode. I've barely played the game over the years. I've kind of, sort of, never liked it, but I gave it a quick little go. I've not killed any bosses. I've basically not done anything in the game of relevance. Haven't made it to what I know to be called as hell, you know, things like that. So I've really not done anything whatsoever in the game by most people's and everybody's standards. So I was kind of thinking that that might be, you know, noob meets master, you know, master mode with the new Terraria updates. So, you know, that might come. We might see that in the near future, but we'll explore that as we get closer and closer to it. Where is everybody? Is everybody slacking off today? It's not raining. Where's all my staff? Where's my builder? Where's my peeps? Hello? Where's my lumberjack? What the heck? Where is everybody? Hello? Hello, anybody? Are they all in the hospital? They all sick? No. Wait, who all is here? And no. No. I don't know where they are. Whatever, man. You know, you can only do so much. You can only manage so much of this thing. I don't know where they are. She's probably over here building now. Nope. Nope, not over here. I don't know. I don't know where they are. No clue. No clue where everybody is today, but that's okay. But yeah, so I was kind of debating the whole Terraria thing a little bit and getting that going as well, which could be pretty fun. I think I need another dimensional cell. We'll put one in here because we don't really need to run power. These things are pretty cheap, all things considered, and not overly complicated. I mean, it would have been complicated if I didn't have the Prismarine and some of that going for me, but I already have all that, so we're pretty much good to go. So let me link this guy up to here again. Boom, boom, link it. Dimensional, beautiful. And yeah, this will be the start of our power system. So I'm not exactly sure where we want to put it, and I might build like reactors or something down here. I haven't officially decided any of that. But let's say we'll start over here with our setup. So I'm just going to throw this guy down right there. I'm going to throw it in like that. That gives us an extra million FE or RF or whatever you want to call it. So that's really good. That's a nice little boost to our production system as well, which means our solar panels will work a little bit harder. And with anything solar and all that type of stuff, it's definitely a good idea to have a very large buffer. What are we coming up on nighttime, hey? Can't remember if I slept last night or not. Don't think I did. I'm trying to like remember when I do this stuff so that I don't like just gimp my colony accordingly. I love how quick this system is, though. It's been great at processing stuff and getting things going. It's definitely helping out quite a bit. Quite a bit. But the power drain is still real, so we definitely need to work on some power situations. Oh, I did promise you guys an enchant. Let's do another book and lapis here and see what we get. Hopefully it's something awesome. I would love to see more awesomeness. And it sounds like you guys want to see what I'm gonna do with this. That's quite the conundrum for sure. Faster attack 23. Boom. Power 14. Faster attack 23. Okay. All right. So power 14. Done. Don't mind me. Just got a power 14 bow. That's all it was, right? 14, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with this. Let's give it some juice. All things considered. And yeah, I'm good with this. That sounds great. Power 14. Forget everything else. I don't really care. I was kind of hoping in the bottom of my heart that the faster attacks would work on the bow. Oh my lord, it's a one shot. Oh baby. Me likey. And that's without even anything extra. Okay. Armored? Oh my god. Oh my. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I can power this up too, can't I? Fire mode off. How do I control that again? I don't even remember. But I'm pretty sure you can. Oh, that's so good. So good. All right, so one of the other things that we'll need now that we have the dimensional cell in place is some power, right? And I'm probably going to jump right into the advanced cables. I think just because they're 5K, I believe these can output 5K. So, you know, it'll be able to output as much as we require, you know, for whatever we want to set up. This is also going to differ us away from the power cables that we're using over here, which, you know, kind of here nor there, I guess. I'm not too concerned about keeping a consistent cabling, but yeah, just one of those finer details. I do like the power cables, I should call them, compared to these ones from Mechanism. But yeah, I think that this is going to do a pretty good job for us. So a couple of major things that I want to chat about. We're going to have cabling. We're going to have machines down here. And we're also going to have machines upstairs. Okay, so we're going to set all sides to output. Okay, and it's going to fill up all of these cables, which is great. No problems whatsoever there, right? And then from there, we will actually have access to power wherever we may want it. Now, I'll probably remove out these planks as I require power. Whereas down in the basement there, as you could see, we might just put them on top of them, or I might actually reroute them down below. We'll see. I want to keep it pretty decently clean, or as clean as I think I can. We're not going to go too crazy with a lot of different things, but I do want to keep it somewhat clean. So, I did finish up all of this, so let's grab these guys, and let's grab all that loot. Look at all that loot. It's good stuff right there. And you as well. Good. Okay. So I'm going to grab all of my mechanism machines. So we had our osmium compressor. Did we have a crusher? We did not. We have our metallurgic infuser, which is right there. That's good. We'll keep that guy there for right now. But yeah, I want to grab at least all my mechanism stuff. And mechanism is going to be mostly what we're working on over at the new base, at least for now. And then we'll expand from there. One of the things that I definitely wouldn't mind getting is the actual crusher. It's a pretty easy block for us to get, so let's do that right away here. So we need to get ourselves steel casing. We need to get ourselves some buckets of lava and some of those circuits. Okay, so 1, 2, and we need some osmium as well. 1, 2, and then we need some buckets of lava. Oh boy, we are out of buckets. I bet you the cow person took them all. We probably have milk for days. That seems to be the way it goes. Okay, and I just broke my metallurgic infuser. Good stuff. All right, boom, boom. We'll power those guys up. That'll give us the item that we require, which is good. And then from there, we can get ourselves the mechanism crusher, which is just a better crusher than the silent mechanisms. It's faster. It's just better, right? Most of the mechanism stuff in general is going to be better than the silent mechanisms ones. So keep that in mind. So we have a lot of things to do. We do have a crusher from Mine Colonies as well, which might be fun to place down at some point in time if it has support. But for right now, let's go on over to the new area. I'm going to build some of this probably off camera. It's going to be multiple floors and yeah, a couple of different things. Now these machines here, I definitely want to have upstairs. Okay, so these guys right here are basically your main machines for mechanism. So as you can see, I'm going to dig out pretty much this entire slabs, and I'm going to run power all the way along it, just like we did in the basement, right? And don't worry, I do expect that we will fill this with machines, okay? And one of those machines is the Metallurgic Infuser, okay? Boom. And look at that. It looks so nice in here. I love it. The crusher. So this is where I want to get a little bit specific, okay? This guy here has a lot of different recipes, but the main recipes are the one that we just did for the control circuit. So that's one. And we have the one for the infused alloy, which we've done a few times. What's this? I don't know. And then we probably need one for steel, right? Because then that becomes steel. And that's two, actually. Okay. This guy here, yeah. And I think that's really about it. Then we need one more. So we need 4 of these, if I remember correctly. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll place down our crusher. Okay. So we're going to have 4 metallurgic infusers, maybe even more. We'll see how it goes. And then we'll put down, I don't think we need more than 1 crusher. Crusher just crushes things. And hopefully we'll also have the mine colonies one to crush things. But this one is pretty basic for now until we set up potentially another crusher for biofuel. This will be our manual if we need crushed dusts or anything like that. Osmium compressor, same kind of thing. A little bit more of a manual process at this point in time, but we'll figure that one out as well. Now the enriching. So let's say we put down our enriching factory here. This guy has a whole bunch of stuff. Is there no recipes button on a factory? Apparently not. But the enriching itself has a lot of different recipes as well. The enriched carbon, the enriched redstone, diamond, obsidian, and tin. What is tin used for? I don't even know what that doesn't even have a use. So anyways, there's at least the 4, right, that we probably want to at least look at using, okay? So this guy here, it has plenty of other uses as well. You know, diamonds, diamond dust, you know, you can enrich lapis, right, which, you know, is a great way to get lapis. Don't get me wrong. The dimensional shard ore, yes, that is the way to do it. So we have a few different uses for this machine along with its compressed friends, okay? So I think for right now, we have the one factory, plus we can do all the dyes in it as well. That's pretty PogChamp. It can also double all of our ores. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of enrichment chambers. I think this factory, along with my smelting factory, are going to be a little bit better suited in our basement. Just call it a hunch, but I think that we're going to probably do more of the auto processing of ores and things like that down here. So I did decide that I wanted to reroute this down a block. So let's do that right now. And then let's start, I think this line here will do as our auto processing line. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So basically what I mean by that is we will have an input or an input chest or something along those lines that will basically take all of our ores and stuff like that and place it into a smelting setup. Pretty much, I'm going to make it in line with this, okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to go enriching factory there, and we're going to go smelting factory there. We're going to configure the sides, okay? Like so. Is this going to work? I think this is going to work. Power is going to be an issue if I do it this way. Okay, we'll do it the other way. So we'll go enriching. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So we'll go enriching, we'll go smelting, and then this will probably be a line connected to there for our input and output, okay? From here, we'll do the output, right? Energy is going to be at the bottom, and probably the input on the top, and we're going to auto eject, okay? This side, we're going to input, probably nothing there, and output to that side as well. And this one here, we will auto eject as well. Perfect. So the biggest thing here is we do have to get our items into the enriching factory itself. Now, luckily enough, there is items available through our refined storage. There's something called an export bus, right? That we can utilize, an exporter, I should say, to load things in there that we want. Ooh, my research about circus. I don't remember which one. I think that was the happiness modifier. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Okay. All of our people should be a little happier. But yeah, so I think that's the one that it was, so that's good. Do I want more ores? Block placing speed, 25%? Yes. That's going to be great. There's that crusher. We could look to do that. Block breaking speed. That's not too bad. We could look to unlock the dyer as well. A couple of key things there. I think what I want to do is I want to get the rabbit's foot. And it just so happens I did go and farm one because I was prepared. So it should be in our system. And, oops, rabbit's foot. Yeah, there it is right there. Beautiful. Had to kill a few bunnies. I did it off camera, and it was all perfectly legal. Have no fear, ladies and gents, okay? So let's do that, and let's research our walking speed. So hopefully our people can get where they need to get quicker. We have a pretty big colony here, so that could be very beneficial. But anyways, I think that's where we're going to call it, okay? We put out our machines. We got some things down. I'm going to probably make all of the machines that I feel we'll need up here and things like that. And then we can go from there for next episode. I hope you guys liked this one. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now. See ya.